with the Honor Holly. I have to start on the back side because I wanted to show you this is a dual SIM phone, and this is, at least here in Germany, Europe, very seldomly, unfortunately. Second good news is at the moment we have a recommended retail price of 130 euros going down. And third good news, here you can expand the internal memory of 16 GB with an SD card. Officially 32 GB, but I tried out with a SanDisk 128 GB, no problem at all, so storage enough. And for everyone who does not know, Honor is here to be seen. This is a brand of Huawei. I guess at least that they want to move out the cheaper phones and get a little bit more classy with their own brand. So this is Honor, this is Huawei, as you can see here. And by the way, the battery has 2000 milliampere hours, and this is a little bit, too less compared to the size of the display that has 5-inch. But be honest, for 130 euros, this is okay. I guess you can live with that in most cases, especially because display 5-inch, but it's IPS, so you have a good stability for the viewing angle, and it's from the resolution 720 by 1280 pixels is not that much, yes, but compare this, for example, with some of the new Galaxy phones from the A class that are way more pricey and have less resolution. By the way, this is 295 ppi, 34% below the average, but on the other hand you have it's very bright. I hope you can see here. I measured 449 candela or nits. This is 18% above the average, so I guess quality for this price is very okay. Of course, it's not aluminum or something like that. It's a plastic bomber. But on the other hand, I hope you can see here, this is curved backside. I measured here on the edges 5.7 millimeters. The biggest point is here on the backside camera, 10.2 millimeters. And in most cases over here, 9.3 millimeters. So it's very good, the edges over here, very good crafted. So all together with this curved backside, it's really a good feeling, resting great in the palm, even if the weight of 156 grams is a little bit high. But altogether, very stable, good build quality for this price. Again, thumbs up, no problem. Coming to the cameras. Backside 8 megapixels, videos in Full HD. Front side 1.9 megapixels. And just a quick view to the camera app, because on the first view I just liked, and this is unfortunately not on all phones today, that you have two buttons over here, one for video, one for photos, and in others you have to switch or to go to mode and change and photos or videos or whatever. So this is very, very quick, especially if every second is counting. So no problem for me on this UI, even if it's not, as you can see here, this typical emotion UI you might know from Huawei, but it's kind of the same because you do not have, at least out of the box, no app launcher here, but you will know, I guess, that you have tons of app launchers here in the Play Store. Most of them are for free, so if you need, for example, to have your apps sorted by the alphabet or something like that, you can install the app launcher. But in my opinion, you do not need it necessarily. And of course, there are some points you should know, because for this price you have to be a little bit, you have to make compromises. First is you do not have LTE. 4G, of course not. You do not have dual cell HSPA, so your maximum download capacity is 21 megabit per second. But to be honest, at least here in Germany, it's the kind that if you would get really 21 megabit per second, I would be really, really happy. And most of the discounting tariffs do not support up to more than 7 megabit per second. So this is quite okay, I guess, in this price range. You have Wi-Fi N, but not 5 gigahertz, just 2.4 gigahertz. And you do not have NFC, but Bluetooth 4.0 is on board. And there comes no headset with this device. Last point, it's Android 4.4.2. I suggested, or I expected 4.4.4 at least. Of course, it's not Lollipop 5.0. Yeah, most of the newest phone, even in the upper class, do not have that already. So 4.4.4 would be good. Yeah, but on the other hand, to be honest, what can you do with Android 4.4.4 you can't do with 4.4.2? So it's not a question of functionality. You could argue that this is a kind of a thing you, for security reasons, you would need the newest version of Android. But to be honest, most people who get this or who argue that way do not have installed any security suite. So first of all, I would suggest to have a good security suite on your phone, and then you can talk about having the newest version of your operating system. Sorry. Yeah, here you see again Emotion UI. Of course, you can have all your typical arrangements for your screens over here. This is kind of typical, sure. So no functionality problems I see on this phone, especially compared to the price. Again, the only thing I want to show you on the last tip is here that you have to know that these buttons down here are not illuminated under no circumstances, and there's no option in the settings. These are not illuminated. Point dot. So this you should know under very, very hard circumstances. If it's really totally dark, you cannot see these icons. But on the other hand, you should, I guess, at least after 2 days as on Android for a newbie, you should know this is back, this is home, and this is first for options or a long press for the task manager. I guess this is again not that big a thing not to buy this phone. Again, for 130 euros, I can go with that. Yeah, I hope I could help you a little bit with some first impressions of the Honor Holly. Thanks for watching, and please be so kind to recommend my channel and to subscribe to it. Thanks for that in advance, and take care.